Okay, Lisa. So you just came back from Mexico.
I did.
You took a break on the protocol, so it was, so you weren't on the HCG while you were in Mexico, but you were
Correct.
within the second phase.
Correct.
Guidelines. How did it go?
Very well, I think. Not that I didn't, I drank.
Well, and I said you could.
Yeah,
just stay away from the, like, syrupy.
Yeah, and there was, for the most part, it was actually so much easier to eat, and then, like, when I was full, I was done. It was, I've never done that.
Yeah, and you've been going back to Mexico for, like, 5 years now?
Oh, yeah, 5 to 8. Between
5 to 8, and the majority of them have been, like, gluttonous,
oh
like,
my God, it's
hoarding
like
of food.
It's like food overload. Mm-hmm. Because there's food 24 hours a day.
Because it's all inclusive.
It's all inclusive.
So this time it was different.
It was different. It was completely different. And especially since I could eat what I wanted.
And your hunger should have been elevated without the HCG.
It was. I found myself being hungry where I was like going, oh my God, like I'm hungry right now. And my husband's like going, you are? And I'm like, yes, like right now. And he's like, okay. You hit the 3.5 to 3 zone where you're like, all right, this is now urgent. Yeah, like we have to go get me something to eat now. Okay. Like, okay. And, you know, I know I ate stuff that, you know, is whatever.
Off second phase.
Off second phase.
I'm more concerned about, did you listen to hunger?
Yes.
Did you follow it?
And to me, that was like miraculous.
That was miraculous to me too.
Yeah, because I was like going, I can't believe that I actually stopped eating.
Okay, well, I can believe it because that's what we've been working on, but are you surprised at yourself because you didn't justify it and you didn't...
I was just like, but I could have eaten like every hour on the hour and just eaten and eaten and eaten because I have done that before. And it was like, no, I ate because I was hungry and I had what I loved and then I was done.
Oh my God,
and
I'm
I
so
usually never even finished everything that was on my plate.
What do you think was... Why? Why do you think that ended up the way it did? What did we do ahead of time, or what did you do ahead of time in your mind so that you didn't go off? It's like all or nothing. Like, screw it. I'm like where you went over the top edge. Do you think it's because you've detached a little bit? I mean, what is it?
Yeah, because because what I found that was really weird was I knew, like I just got like, okay, well, when I'm hungry, I can eat something. Mm-hmm. It's there.
Yeah, it's
never going away. And if I woke up at 3 o'clock in the frickin' morning, man, I could just get on the phone and get something to eat. That was fine.
You know, that's no different than it is here in the United States, right?
Well, that was actually kind of, I was like going, oh, I can actually do that at my house.
Because we've talked about you could at any time.
Have something to eat.
The gas station on the corner. And I know.
And it was so freeing. That was such a freeing thing for me that I was like going, okay, well then I can just eat when I'm hungry and then I'll be done when I'm not. And I was like, that is so weird. It's so awesome.
It is. Because you're not dieting.
No. And when I was done, I pushed the plate away and they came and took it. Which I love. Like, yay, they took my plate.
Yeah, well, and then, eventually the goal would be that you could have the plate in front of you and all that food, and you're just like...
Well, even...
Or you cover it and you put it away.
Rob was sitting there, and he eats a lot. Mm-hmm. And he's eating and eating and eating and eating, and I was like, wow, usually I'm picking at his plate. I'm usually over there.
So what filled your time? I mean, you had to have been doing more stuff.
We were just talking.
About family, relationship, what you're doing. Look at that person in the Speedo. Oh my God, they're topless.
We started talking to go, real or fake?
Real or fake? See, now you're having fun.
Yeah.
Real or fake?
Yeah, and he's like, those are real. Those are fake.
Now we're talking fun.
Yeah.
So food wasn't the center of everything.
No, not at all.
Based on that freedom and kind of that power that you kind of, or not power, the freedom you had from that food, because it honestly was like there was no emotion driving the decision to eat, whereas before there's always so much energy going into justifying and rationalizing that. Did it not just feel even?
Yeah.
Real grounded for you?
Yeah, it was very strange to, like, the whole experience of Mexico. So this was my, like, 5th time there. Mm-hmm. The whole experience was completely different. It was a wholly, completely different experience. I wasn't self-conscious. Everything wasn't magnified. It wasn't about the food. It wasn't.
Did you notice your temperament was different?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I had to finally get after my husband because he was irritating the crap out of me, because I was like, you need to, like, let go of work.
Oh,
and be on vacation.
I see.
Because I want to kill you right now.
Yeah.
And he was like, and that took him about 2.5 days
to shut it down.
Yeah, to get there. And I was like, I'm going to go home. I don't want to go home, but I'm going to.
Because you were on vacation by yourself.
Yeah,
for the
and I was like, I don't like being on vacation by myself. That's not why I came here. So that happened, but it didn't make me want to eat. I didn't feel like, because he's irritating me, I should go eat something.
And before, that's what it was.
Oh, my God.
Every time.
It's
like food was replacing what he wasn't fulfilling.
Exactly.
So that void we always talk about is starting. It's already filled up.
Yeah, because I was like, well, I don't have to eat something just because I'm irritated or I'm annoyed with him or something isn't going right.
Did you have a little hop in your step? I mean, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
You just conquered an addiction.
Yeah.
Honey.
I was like going, you know what? Doesn't matter what my body looks like. I feel good. I feel good.
That's how
my
it should be.
Hands don't hurt. My knees don't hurt. I feel good.
Your energy.
Yeah. I was like, holy crap.
Can you believe that happened off of the HCG?
No.
I tell everybody, they think it's the HCG, but when you're using and timing your hormones with hunger, it does not go away.
Yeah. I was like going, how come this is happening now and I'm not doing that?
Well, because HCG is just magnifying what food does. And so once you find that optimal point based on that 3.5, 5.5, all you got to do is duplicate it without the HCG. It just requires more food.
Yes, because I did find I would get hungry. Like, I'm like, wow.
You need hungry. More food now. I know this is actually the most stupidest, simplest, easiest little thing ever. It's like,
well, and I
HCG replaces hormones that food do.
Yeah.
So if you have HCG, you get these hormones, you need less food. If HCG goes away, if you want the same hormones, you just eat more food to match it.
Right. Okay.
Pretty much.
And it was strange to like go, I shouldn't be, like, because I thought I shouldn't be eating all of this.
You got to trust your hunger.
But then I was like, well, wait a minute, I'm still hungry. Okay. Well, if I'm still hungry, eat something else. That's okay.
I am so happy you had this experience.
Yeah.
Because at this point, are you not just like, holy crap,
this will work.
Bring on the protocol, bring on the second phase,
I
bring
know.
on maintenance, I'll do another protocol.
Wednesday I looked at Rob and I go, I cannot wait to go back on that protocol. And he goes, what? I go, I'm not joking. I have certain things I eat right now because I'm on the protocol.
Yeah.
And, I make my chicken in the crock pot and I do this and I have broccoli and it's very simple and easy.
I know.
And nothing.
I know. The exciting part is now that you've had a taste of what it's like without the HCG and you've developed that confidence, aren't you just like, this is the end?
Oh, yeah.
Because what you did in Mexico is what it will be like when you're at your ideal weight. It's the same exact behavior.
Really?
Yes.
Because, see, to me still, I was like going, it seems so unbelievable. Even the week before, because I stopped doing it the Monday I saw you. Mm-hmm. And then, and I was like going, well, I ate when I was hungry at home. which is odd.
Because you're not on protocol.
Yeah, I'm not on protocol. I'm like going.
Yeah, no, this is a process of learning, you know, and you've gone through the first step and you've gone through all these stages of it, and you even had a test of reality. Can you see why it's so beneficial to take a break?
Oh, yes.
So many people are like, can I do this till I'm at the bottom? No. Not only do you physically need the break, but you need to develop that self-awareness of eating with hunger in chaos.
Yes, because had I not done this, like, even the week being at home and then the week on vacation, I could so get where it's just like, well, yeah, I mean, you could stay on the protocol and then, but it's like, but that's not a way to live. Mm-mm. I can't live my life that way.
No.
I can do this and have it.
It's healing your body.
Yeah, and have it, and it changes my perception.
Yeah, that's what it did. Well, that's the approach we've taken. So many people, the protocol does not do that.
No.
What we're doing is doing that.
Right, and I'm like, the whole perception of what food is for me, then when I walked in here 6 weeks ago, is completely different.
You had no idea.
No.
Everybody who comes in here, I tell them what it's about, and they think, and they're like, yeah, I totally need it. But you have no idea what you're going to get until you're in it and doing it.
Yep.
And because when you came in here, you knew you had a connection to food. You knew you did. But you didn't know the depth of why and what the triggers were. And you're still going to continue to learn that.
Absolutely.
You know, there's layers of work. But, man, that's what you've done is created a huge stable foundation for yourself.
Yeah, and to me, in such a short amount of time, you know, I was like going, okay, I don't know, I don't think I could have gotten this anywhere else.
No, the protocol, basically any food rehab or eating disorder rehab for binge eating or bulimia disorders, this puts it literally, to me, condenses, and it's very intense.
Yes.
And more powerful. I think I would not doubt when the research is done that the protocol with this method, and what other method, I don't care if some other method comes out, this protocol is an amazing platform for emotional eating rehab. You can't get it. Right. This is like taking the onion, they say we need to peel the onion, and chopping it in half and saying, look at the center of this onion and figure this out.
Right. Right.
So, to close this, the main thing I'm getting from you is, first of all, you're excited to be on the protocol right now.
I am.
And you're kicking butt.
Yes. And
you already know there's light at the end of the tunnel because you were just there and you just said, okay, now I'm going to go back and we're going to.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
This was huge.
And it makes it easier to. It actually makes it easier. I've never been so productive, ever. I swear to God. I can't believe how productive I am. Like, and I seriously couldn't believe how productive I was the week before that I was going on vacation. I was like, well, I have to get all this done.
Well, how much of that was the adrenal fatigue you were experiencing because of the excessive eating? You know, that it suppresses the adrenals. And remember I told you you're going to have lots of energy, you're going to be getting stuff done? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. It's a miracle.
Mm-hmm. Kind of is. Kind of,
Yeah, but you're the miracle worker.
Yeah, and I was actually surprised I